Hallelujah. Court awards 500 million to Nnamdi Kanu. Orders federal government to take him back to Kenya. Hey, my people, I greet you once again on this very channel. This is quite interesting. You will not believe what I've just reviewed to you this very evening. In fact, my mind is full of joy. I issue to all Biafrans and IPOP members a very big congratulations. Please accept my congratulative handshake. It's a pleasure. You cannot believe this. You can't believe what has just been revealed today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the very man who actually single-handedly accepted to return to court because of the inquisitive of Mr. President that there was a foul play in his release. As I'm talking to you now, Nnamdi Kanu has not just been declared discharged and acquitted, but rather he has automatically gotten 500 million to himself. Nigeria will go empty whether they like it or not. You see, this Buhari administration will run down the economy of Nigeria. It's already running down the economy. Today I was with a friend of mine, and believe me, you need to see what this friend of mine said to me. He told me, he said, look friend, Nigeria is going down by the day. Look at what we used to buy 15,000 at. That was he was making reference to an ox industrial farm, the biggest one, which we used to buy for 15,000. Now it is now 45,000. Is that not crazy? That is because of the devaluing of our currency. Our currency doesn't have value anymore, and that is the courtesy of this very administration. And someone out there will be saying that this administration have done this, has done that. It's a lie. Don't be deceived, my dear. Don't allow them to deceive you. Okay? It's not true. There is nothing this administration have been able to do other than destruction. That is what I will tell you. You take it or leave it. Other than destruction. Let's check the content. This is Evening News. A federal high court sitting in Umuahia, Abia State, has, in a ruling it delivered yesterday, ordered the federal government to pay the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, the sum of 500 million as aggregated damages as a result of his illegal abduction from Kenya and human rights abuse. This is even as the IPOP leader's family, through its spokesman, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, has commended the forthrightness of the judge, Justice Evelyn Anyadike, in upholding the law by ensuring justice was served. The court, in the judgment that lasted less than an hour, also ordered the federal government to return the IPOP leader to Kenya, from where he was extradited to Nigeria on June 19, 2021. The judge was of the view that the extradition of Kanu from Kenya without following due process was a flagrant abuse of his fundamental human rights. She noted that federal government failed to disprove the claim of Kanu that his human rights were serially abused when he was arrested, blindfolded, tortured, and chained to the ground for 8 days in Kenya before his extradition to Nigeria. Please, can I ask you a question, my dear listeners? Nnamdi Kanu that you know, is he a human being or an animal? It's a question, please. Personally, Nnamdi Kanu that I know is a human being. He is not an animal. But he was treated as if he was an animal. You see, this is one of the reasons why this 500 million that was charged, that the court has ordered the federal government to pay Nnamdi Kanu must be paid. because Nnamdi Kanu was not only harassed or abused, but it was just taken down. My dear people, Nnamdi Kanu is more than a leader. He's more than a president. This is who we call a leader. Someone who is ready to lay down his life for his fellow. That is what the Bible said. That you will be your brother's keeper if you can be able to lay down your life for others. My people, this calls for celebration. Well, my people, it's quite interesting. You see, one thing that President Buhari doesn't know is that the issue of Nnamdi Kanu is different. Nnamdi Kanu's issue is different from the Yoruba agitators issue, and it is very, very clear. It's very, very clear. Okay, so my people, let me start by hearing from you. At least let me know where your take and what's your opinion on all that has just been reviewed may be. It calls for celebration, please. It calls for celebration, and it's worth it. Okay, so please don't forget to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.